Welcome to Brown Skin Whiskey Podcast. Today we got a special guest. We got Francis the Truman.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And we're gonna get into some things, talk about his upbringing, where he coming from, how he feeling, where he going, and how music shaping his future and how it shaped his past too.
Facts.
So
Fucking facts. We cussing and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Say less. Say less. I
So
done did a few little radio interviews. I didn't have to.
kind of compressed.
Like, hold on. I can't be extra comfortable.
We very raw and unfiltered. I done had some
Say
crazy
less.
shit said for sure. So tell me about like your upbringing as far as like what was like some of the first artists you remember like kind of fanning over or really like taking a listen for.
It's funny you asked that question because I was thinking about that shit in the car when you told me what we was gonna be talking about. And my dad, he from New Orleans, and so he was in the marching band, and so he already like a music geek. And he had a Jeep, Grand Cherokee, and he had these cassette tapes with like house and techno music on it. And like I don't know how old I was, but very young age, he put me on the house and techno music like as a black boy.
Right.
And so that was always a part of my life, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny, like growing up, I would play house and techno music around folks in school, and niggas be like, "Nigga, what the fuck are we listening to? This music with no words, like you know what I'm saying? Like
it's
nigga,
just instrumental."
Yeah, so that was like for sure, like one of my first memories of like music, just being in the car with him, jamming out, that shit blaring like speakers all the way up. And then of course church, you know what I'm saying?
Church. It's all church always plays a big role.
Facts. Like some of the coldest musicians are like in church, either on bass, on them drums, like especially vocalists, like the shit that they be doing.
It's next level, bro. I was kind of raised in like a 7-day Adventist environment, so we went to church on Saturday, and there's this lady. She sang like her ass off. Like every time she get up there, like
you know what time it is.
It was the first time in my life where I realized that there's a difference between like hearing the music and feeling the music. And she was up there and I could feel like how she was, feeling so liberated and so like passionate about what she was singing. And I was like, that is the kind of music I want to listen to. So like a lot of artists that I started off listening to had that kind of impact on me, and then over time I got into like rap and everything. But like in the earlys it was just really like neo soul and kind of house and R&B. Like it was a lot of that, and my mom really, that's all she listened to. So that's all I knew. Do you play any instruments?
So in elementary school they all gave us recorders, like a little, I don't want to say it's a flute, but like you went to class, you had your little recorder. That's the name of the instrument. So I played that bitch. I was slick good at that motherfucker too. That month. So that I'm trying to think. Nah, that's really, and then so play recorder, and then I think like fourth, fifth grade, I would play alto metallophone. It's like a wooden xylophone, and went and did All City with that. That was cool. Like we had to learn a song, and then we all went to the Cannon Center and did like this huge uh musical presentation type shit.
Type.
And then they had me playing the djembe on one of the songs too. So like
that's interesting, bro. I've never heard nobody say they played the djembe.
Nah, that shit like spiritual. Like the
really
drum. Yeah, cause that shit from Africa, bro. So like the drum is really like the basis of a lot of storytelling. Or like when I was doing my research for my AP concentration in high school, it was like hip hop and the origins and influences of like hip hop in this culture. And so that led me to listen to this group called the Last Poets, and there was this poetry group in like the late 60s, and like them niggas would just say poetry over a nigga playing drums. Like
Type
that
shit.
would be it.
And man, I've never heard nobody say they played that intro. I've like seen it on TV and stuff, but like hearing somebody say they've played that is definitely different.
Yeah.
What is
So
something like your like favorite like hip hop artist that you were listening to back then?
yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. I was a huge Kanye West fan. My
Mm.
brothers was on that main, and just them playing him made me a fan. Like from College Dropout to Late Registration to Graduation, and the album that really resonated the most with me was 808s and Heartbreak, because
Mm.
that year 2008 was when my grandma passed, and like I just had that bitch on repeat.
On
Yeah,
constant repeat.
yes, like I know the track list in order. I know all the lyrics, and I would literally go to sleep to the intro, "Say You Will," because the beat was just very vibey and ambient, and it would be like a minute of him doing vocals, and the rest was just like beat, and that shit would put me to sleep. And so Kanye West had a huge influence over just like shit, my vibe, shit, lyricism, production, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying, them soulful sample chops, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga really genius. But you know, times change, things evolve, and
Right.
I'm still a Kanye West fan, but like I
A
can't tell
lot
you, yeah,
has changed for
yeah,
sure.
a lot has changed, and like I still love him, but like you just gotta put shit over there in the cabinet and just let it be what it is, type shit. Yeah, so so Kanye West for sure, and then another I don't know, my oldest brother Jay Mitch, he played keys at open mic.
Okay.
He's just always been like a music head, and he'll be on like artists before they blow up. So
Yeah, and I feel like growing up, I've heard so many people as early as like maybe 11 years old, people telling me like you got a musical ear, and I was like, I
mm-hmm.
would be listening to a lot of artists before they got
Yep,
crazy
yeah,
big.
yeah,
I was listening to a Youngster, and I was listening to Gotti when they were like way before they were like popping. And then
yeah,
even like Lizzo, like
type shit,
I was
type
listening to
shit.
Lizzo like way back when she was making coconut oil and stuff.
Mm-hmm,
And then
mm-hmm.
I was telling people, I was like, y'all, the way it was the sonics and their vocals matching. I could like kind of get a feel like, okay, this is gonna be something. Like
Yeah,
people
yeah,
gonna really resonate with that.
bro.
And I that's kind of what drew me into music. I didn't learn how to play anything but the violin, but and
You be singing and shit. What you be on?
I do a little bit, but I'm not a big like singer or anything. Like I think I write more than I would probably
Mm-hmm.
sing or rap. I would probably write more, and I do a lot of production. I love like behind the scenes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like my thing. I've gotten in the most probably in the last like 3 years, but
Mm-hmm.
actually singing I haven't done since probably like I was like heavily in church. So is and I think like in church like everybody sings,
Yeah.
you
I
kind
was in
of
children's choir.
yeah, you a
Like,
kid, you gonna be singing.
right,
You
or at
long as you
least on
there
stage.
on stage doing something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that kind of like I outside of like the religion, it kind of prepared me for just being a spokesperson, like and feel
Mm-hmm.
comfortable being in front of a crowd of people.
Yeah.
Like
Hell yeah.
and I try to think about it like that a lot because I tell people like growing up, yeah, it was kids. We didn't want to be doing that. We wanted to be in the back somewhere or
Right. Running around.
doing probably who knows what. But like that kind of prepared me to be like, okay, well, when I got 15, 16, I did my first speech in front of 2,000 people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't nervous. Like my aunt was preparing me. I knew how to articulate my language and I just got out there and did it. But I don't know. Singing, I've always had a love hate relationship with it. My mom used to sing. Um, funny thing, my dad used to sing.
Type.
My stepdad, he used to produce, so he kind of got me into production. He used to work with 3 6 Mafia and Project Pat a lot, and I got a chance to watch them record a couple of times. It was really, really fucking cool.
That's Memphis for you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that kind of put me into music. I started like listening to music differently. Like once you can get to see like how it's engineered and crafted to mesh together, you listen you respect it and you listen to it differently.
Yeah.
Like some of these beats be going crazy. You be like
how
whoa.
Like you're doing what?
These talking
are
about
sounds we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Nah, I feel that.
What was your like earliest journey in like poetry?
So I would say my parents will tell you that I've always been like super creative, and I would like write songs and books and share them and all that shit. Some of that I might not really recall just vividly, but I know like hands down my journey with poetry vividly started in high school. I think this was after like my first breakup. I was sprung. That shit had me fucked up, and I just started like writing about it. And then from there, I would just share my shit with folks, and I'll always start the conversation out with, "You ever been sprung before?" And they like, "Yes, maybe, no," and I'm like, "Well, shit, I wrote this," and so that started, and then me and my homies, we were all like hip hop geeks. Like we were man fiends for punchlines, lyricism, and so we had a group chat where we would just like send songs or like punchlines that we heard and be like, "Yo, this nigga said da 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 da," and then that kind of turned into us like writing our own punchlines just for the fuck of it. And so my homie Kimani, I love telling this story because Kimani Cameron is the reason why I started like writing poetry and like bars for real. Because he would share his poems with us, and the shit would be like mind blowing. Like bruh's using like multisyllabic words, vocabulary, and but it's actually making sense though. And I'm like, bruh, this shit dope as fuck. And so that kind of inspired me to be dope as fuck too. I'm like, bruh, this shit tough. And so we just had a group chat where it was just always sending poems, bars, punchlines back and forth. And then what really kind of uh, honed my talent, Right On Speak Out, is a poetry mentorship program that Hattie Lou Theater did in partnership with the Grizzlies Foundation. And so they basically went around to different high schools and had like a poetry slam, and everybody that placed in the poetry slam got selected to be a part of the program type shit.
Right.
And so that shit was mad cool because now this is introducing me to all my mentors that I'm still connected with today. And then we was just doing hella like activities and workshops that really kind of worked out your brain, and like and the end result was a production. Like we literally had rehearsals and we had to learn like cues and all that shit. And so and we had to memorize our work too. Like that was a big part of it. Like you have to have your work memorized because we're not going to be on stage reading some shit.
Right.
And so that was kind of like the beginnings of like me really I guess taking it seriously. But I don't even want to say taking it seriously. I just love poetry.
Yeah, probably like just like the beginning of you finding like a love for it more so.
Yep. And so
yeah,
that turned
that's
into
crazy.
Me, like slamming and shit, poetry slamming.
Hattie Lou, I wanted to work with them a long time ago, but I was always into charter schools and the environments. My mom, she had a thing for putting me in an environment where I was in charter schools. I went to Circles of Success Learning Academy, City University School Boys Repertory, the new Consortium of Law and Business. Like, I'm in these schools with these crazy names, and we didn't have very Pacific agenda. I mean, when I was at New Consortium, our school was downtown, so we're walking to court for class. We're going sitting in courtrooms listening to like because everybody in there, and well, everybody in the school potentially was supposed to become a lawyer or some type of businessman. So we were very heavily, we got a chance to talk to black business owners. It was, I don't regret the experience, but I kind of wish it was more directed to what I wanted to do. I was early on, I wanted to always be an actor. I was very big on Disney and
put me in a performing arts school. fuck this other corporate ass shit.
I went through the hell and back to meet up with agents, and I got my first gig at the Orpheum. I was in The Lion King when I was like 13.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was really big, and this was probably like a little before they built Hattie Lou. And then when they built Hattie Lou, I was like, damn, like I can really I was trying to finagle my way into that, but the way my curriculum was set up and other stuff I had going on, it just didn't happen. So when I got grown, I got a chance to work with Playhouse on the Square, and I did a couple of plays with them. And this was probably after I had went to MTSU and I was in college, and after I got a chance to do a couple of plays with them. 2018 to 2020.
So we was there at the same time, because I was there from,
you know what's crazy?
16 to 19.
When I saw you at Keeping It P, I was like, you look familiar. I just didn't know where.
Type shit.
Because you run into so many people and don't know names, but I was like, no faces. I was like, I know I done seen this nigga somewhere. I just don't know where.
For sure.
But when I was at MT, I was heavily in theater. That was like my theater era. I got a chance to do a couple of plays. I did Hamilton. We did 9 to 5. We did this like historic like Black History play. I just cannot remember the name of it, but I didn't act on it. I just kind of did like behind the scenes, and that kind of made me, I think like I was so obsessed with theater that I wanted to learn all the facets of it, like on stage, costume changes, behind the scenes, production, writing. Like I was trying to get into every area just so I can kind of feel like I'm a part of all of it. And then that dream died when I came back to Memphis, and I met my neighbor Jacob, who was a local like music producer, and he's really talented. He's really good at like making people like, he's really good at like mixing and mastering. Like that's like really good for him, and he kind of taught me a lot of stuff with engineering and producing, and it's crazy.
That's the most important part of it. Like, bro, niggas do not put enough respect on the engineer for, like, yeah, the beat might be hard, the lyrics might be tough, but nigga, the engineer can make or break a song, bro.
Yeah.
Like
literally,
I recorded with enough people to see the levels. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, hell yeah. So much respect to all the engineers, especially live sound too.
Yes, bro. Live sound is, I feel like it's so dope when I can see like people like the Roots and stuff. Like I think like just being able to kind of conjure up like different sounds for certain people vocals is what is fascinates me. I just be like, damn, like, you know what, that was real tough right there.
That shit is science, bro. No cap, real deal scientists in the flesh, live and direct type shit.
So talk to me about how like Keeping It P got started.
Man, okay, boom. So one of my mentors that I met out of Right On Speak Out, Stephen Fox, he moved back to Memphis from New York. And he started an open mic series at High Tone called 901 Poetry Open Mic. And he posted a flyer, and it was on a Monday. I'm like, damn, that's perfect. Monday is my off day.
Right.
And I just love performing. Like anytime I see there's an open mic, I'm in that hoe, because I love getting the reps.
Right.
And so I'm low key salty. I'm like, bro, how you back in the city ain't tell nobody? But for sure,
that started a whole little thing.
So I'm pulling up, and he was doing everything, hosting, playing music, all that shit. And I'm like, who on the aux? He like, shit, if you try to play music, go ahead. So now I'm in the back chilling, like can't nobody see me. I'm just playing music, and I think I would get on the mic every now and then.
Mm.
And me being me, I love a vibe. I love ambiance, especially like watching a movie like Love Jones. I just
Mm.
started bringing candles. Like shit, let me bring some candles, set these bitches out, light them, just to make people feel like, oh okay,
Like
yeah,
this is something
yeah,
significant.
facts. And so between him hosting and me DJing and these little candles being out on the tables, that kind of slowly garnered more attention and more crowd, more audience, and folks started pulling up more and more. And now, shit, I don't want to say we got a packed house, but we got regulars that's
Yeah.
pulling up for the vibe, and we didn't even have an IG at the time, and so he made an IG. He like, damn, we could really do something with this, and
Mm.
so doing that. And then my brother Jay Mitch, he called me. He like, hey, y'all still doing open mic? I'm like, yeah. He like, you mind if I come and play my keys? I'm like, shit, that cool with me. Cause he was just trying to get practice
Right.
on something. So now he playing keys, giving that ambiance. And so the more he did that, people are starting to like request him, like, can the keyboard player play for me? Is he gonna be there? So boom.
Wow.
So now he playing keys, Steve Fox hosting. I'm still playing music. And then the shit just kept growing and growing. And Steve was like, actually, I want you to host the show. Like, find you a co-host. I'm like, well, that's easy. I thought of my homegirl Sumo, because we just got that chemistry and we've done events together. We've like co-hosted things together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I already know who that is, and that's that, you know, yin and yang, male and female balance type
Yeah.
shit. So we started co-hosting, and he kind of took a back seat, like administrative, like I'm gonna run the website, handle ticket sales, y'all do the show. Jay Mitch playing keys, and then my homegirl Taylor B, she moved back to Memphis from MT, and
Definitely saw her at
yeah,
MT.
bro.
She used to be in like some type of business thing because this was like right when I changed my major. And when
Mm-hmm.
I saw her, I could not put my finger on it. I was like, because she looked like this other girl that I used to work with when I first started my pastry business, Creations Beyond Day. And I just could not. I was like, I wanted to ask her, but I was like, no, because she gonna be like, that ain't me.
She was
But
part of the Caribbean um, organization. I forgot the name of that junk.
mm,
But she was like VP or some shit like that.
yeah, I was
The
like,
more
I
we
just
talked, the
remember
more I'm
her.
like, bro, I remember you type shit.
we
Like,
was
hell
in we was
yeah.
in this I was in it when I first got there. So my like MT experience was so like weird because when I got to MT, I was a junior because I went to KIP, and when I went to KIP, we took AP classes,
Type shit. So you had them credits.
and I also did dual enrollment with Southwest at the same time,
Ooh, so you
which
was
was
you was
really
set
not
up.
supposed to happen. But the way like my mentor was telling me, she was like, I know you and I know you don't like school. So if you're gonna go to college and I'm gonna get you to go to college, we're gonna set you up for dual enrollment,
Mm,
and so you could continue taking your AP classes.
yeah,
So when I
that
left
sound like
high
hell.
school,
I
I
ain't gonna
had
lie.
already had my associates. So when I got the
Damn,
MT, I was a junior, but because of my age, I was still with the
freshman in
freshmen.
hell.
Yeah, so I,
Damn, hell
I was
no.
in this
You 18, you
program
already a junior. That's
called
crazy.
Scholars. I was in a scholars program.
Yeah,
This
yeah, 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 yeah. MT Scholars.
and that introduced me to a lot of people and a lot of different things. And after scholars, I didn't really see many people because I was taking junior classes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I ran into her in one of those classes type thing. Because originally, like I said, my major was theater, and then I changed it to business. When I was in Chick-fil-A, I used to work in Chick-fil-A real
Type
heavy,
shit.
and I ended up working for corporate with Chick-fil-A. So that kind of
Type
promoted me to
shit.
change my major to business because I was like,
Mm.
Chick-fil-A taking off. Like,
Like,
I
damn.
like theater, but it ain't taking off.
Right.
So
It
I
ain't
need to
paying
go
no
with what's
bills.
taking off. And they were paying me good as hell. But when I got into it, I got into business, changed my major. The lady was my whoever, what they call it, the advisor or whatever. I
Yeah.
had to. She told me, well, if you change your major, you're gonna take an extra semester, and I didn't really care because I was like, I'm already, I'm like a junior, so I'm
You're not
already
tripping.
ahead. So I ended up graduating December 2020.
Type shit.
As you know, it was COVID, so we didn't have
Pandemic
a
as fuck.
graduation.
Yeah.
We were on
And
Zoom
yeah, internet ass
with a cap and
graduation.
gown on, talking about some.
Ooh, I would have been sick. Ooh, that would have told me up. Nigga, what?
Oh
I don't get a
man.
real graduation?
And
Hell
I
no.
was kind of like mentally like not in the best headspace, so
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take no senior pictures. I didn't do none of that because I was going through the motions with other stuff.
Yeah,
I was going through a breakup. There's just a lot going on,
that's
and then
real.
my mom was like, "You should be ecstatic. You graduated for everybody else." I'm like, it's a flex, but like my peers, like they going back. They just got their bachelors, what, in 23, and they went back to get their masters. And they were like, "You gonna go back and get your?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm not going back to school. I graduated
Yeah, nah.
what now? Almost 6 years ago. Like
Right.
I'm not going back to
Type
school."
shit. Type
But
shit.
MT was very like it was fun. It was cool. My license for Creations Beyond Day and Brown
Mm-hmm.
Skin Whiskey podcast. Now I got to get it for the drink as well. But it was. I was like, nah, like, and then I'm a very really good conversationalist, so I was bringing in a lot of customers. I was driving for Uber. I'm asking,
Yeah.
hey, you like to buy sweets? You listen to podcasts? Like, check me out. Trying to
Easy.
market my business. So I'm bringing in clientele. So I'm like, you telling me I can't do that because
Just
no,
because I'm attached to you?
no, I didn't like that. So I didn't decide to continue to be operating. And when I decided that, it kind of mentally slowly drifted me away from the business. Like I love that job and I love like
Mm-hmm.
I took a lot of um business skills they taught me and put it into my own business, but I was like, no, that ain't
Yeah,
it.
facts. Yeah.
So
So,
how did you and Sumo meet? Cause she sounds so good. I heard her singing the first time. I was like, oh my God.
yeah.
That girl can sing.
That's a good. How did me and Sumo? So low key, Sumo will tell you she started off as like a fangirl, like a Francis fangirl,
Oh wow.
because I was selling clothes when I was at MT. I was selling clothes out of my storage unit, and that shit happened on some life shit. I got evicted from my apartment,
Mhm.
and so I had to move all my shit into a storage unit. It was
Mm.
like a 10 by 5, like it wasn't that big,
Mhm.
but I converted my storage unit into a mini like thrift shop, and
Type.
like man made some little promo, put the gate code on there, and people would pull up and shop type shit.
Mm.
And she caught wind of it because her brother, RIP, her brother Brandon also went to MT, so she kind of knew of me through him type shit. And so yeah, but then I was also kind of like curious about her because she was curating events and shit and was doing like paint puffing paints.
Mm.
Like she was so ahead of her time, bro. Like before the whole sipping paint shit was like a thing. Like she was literally doing puffing paints in the venue called uh the Batcave. I'm like, who is this girl doing puffing paints in the
Mm.
Batcave? Like what the hell?
Wow.
And so I guess our relationship or us knowing of each other was like mainly virtual, like I see you, you see me type shit. And
Mm.
then I remember on some random shit, her and a couple of her friends came up to Nashville to catch No Name. I think it was No Name and like Shmino or some shit like that. They was playing in
Mm.
Nashville. And so they crashed at the crib for like a couple days just to have somewhere to stay. And then they went back to Memphis. And then yeah, we've just continued to be cool as hell. Like I would shop some of her stuff because she do like custom painting on like whatever. She'll paint some shoes, a hat, a hoodie. Um, and I remember she
Mm.
had me host one of her puffing paints, and then I think it was like a 2 day event. Like she had me host the puffing paint, and then in the same house, it was like a show the next day, and I was on the show the next day type shit.
Type.
So yeah, I guess me and Sumo go back to like 2018, 17, 18 type shit.
Damn. Yeah, she's like
Like
super
that whole
talented.
era.
I think I was when I so apparently we know people, but so my guy Bren, I trust Bren. We did podcasts together.
Mm-hmm.
His friend, which is also our mutual friend, he was telling me like, hey, like you should go check out Keeping It P. I was like, what's that? And he was like, you should go check it out. It's like a rooftop poetry thing. And I was like,
Damn.
when is it? Because I was like, because I work, and I was thinking he was gonna be like Friday, Saturday. He's like, it's on Monday, and I was like, damn, that's perfect because I'm off on Sundays and
Type
Mondays.
shit.
So I was like, why not? Shit, why not? So I came, and my friend Jordan, who's also the marketing manager at High Tone, she was like, yeah, I'll go with you. We'll go and da 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 da. So I was like, okay, bet. I come, I'm like, damn, this is lit. Like, what the hell is this? This whole little vibe. I was like, I done found the little spot. Hold on.
Nah, that's what's up, bro. Damn. So that was your first time.
That was my first time, and I remember just hearing Sumo singing. I was like, damn, she can sing. Like, who the fuck is that? And like, I was like telling you, like, had an ear for music, so I'm like, I gotta tap in with these people because I'm like, this girl can sing. I'm like, I don't know who this nigga is that's running around, but they got something here. They got something. They doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like when I came the second time, and it just was packed. I was like, God damn,
that shit was packed because nigga, we went viral on TikTok. The fact that niggas went viral on TikTok without a fucking TikTok is insane to me. Like, some influencer came and like recapped the event, and like literally the next Monday, that shit was shoulder to shoulder, like wall to wall. Like, we was low key like, God damn, like niggas is literally standing like for poetry right now. Like, that shit blew my mind.
Like we was because I admire stuff like that. Like I'm all for, like, for one, it being like black entertainment. That's the biggest thing. But for everybody to go up there and people just living their daily lives, and maybe they want to come vent, talk about whatever they talking about. But I just thought that was like, I was like, the concept. I'm always businessman second, so I'm like, the concept of how we got this shit set up, like, these niggas really out here doing some shit. Hold on.
For sure.
I was like, I need to tap in. And then the crazy thing is, like, I didn't know how to contact you because I was like, I don't. But then I thought about Bren. I was like, okay, well, if anybody got his shit, Bren got it. So me and Bren had actually just filmed. I actually just posted his episode yesterday because I'm like, starting back posting episodes or whatever. But he was like, yeah, I got his shit, just hit him up, da 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 da. And I was like, okay, cool.
What's Brent's name on IG?
Trust Brent.
Trust Brent.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about somebody else.
His
name Father Brent.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Shit.
Yeah, that's him. We all went to KIP. That's how I know him.
That's crazy.
His fiance Belisha, like all of us.
So we extra cool.
We all went to school together, bro. Like, Belisha, when we was in school, Belisha was like my first sense of like poetry, because she used to like try to create a Keeping It P inside of KIP. Like, she used to be trying to have us doing like little poetry events. We even had to beg our like principal to come up with like a class that centered that around. Yeah, that right there. When I tell you, I was
Belisha
like,
back then too. I literally met Belisha because of Right On Speak Out. Like, the first year I was a student, and then the second year they brought me back as a student mentor, and she was in the program. Damn, that's crazy.
Yes, bro. Like, and I was
type shit. So we really cool as hell now. For sure.
I was like, I said, these niggas, I was like, they over here doing some shit. They got a whole little setup. Like, I'm here for it. I'm all for supporting the black business. You know what I'm saying?
It should just smell good as hell.
I didn't even do like the little thing I be doing. So this is
Man.
drink of the day. This is brown skin whiskey. This is yeah, this is that. Check it out, check it
Man,
out.
up close on the host. You hear me?
And they also for purchase. We got brown skin whiskey for purchase in the bottle. Reusable bottle too. I love the bottle. Like the I literally was out at like a supply store like buying shit for me to go to where I'm about to go from here. And I saw those bottles like just randomly on the shelf and I was like, that's my bottle. Cause I had for a while
Let me see it again.
I had to come up I was coming up with a concept and I wanted it to be yeah, I wanted it because I wanted it to kind of represent like, okay, it is supposed to be brown skin whiskey drink. So I wanted to have like the bottle to kind of look like it's going to be some type of alcohol in it. Yeah, so that's why I was like the corkscrew top looking thing that's gonna sell it for real. And it's good. It's 16% and it yeah.
So quick question for you, because I used to bartend. What makes brown skin whiskey brown skin whiskey?
Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. I don't know. It really it really is something that just I don't know just came about. Like I originally wasn't going to do it because I was like I'm already doing a lot of shit.
Right.
Where am I gonna put time in to do that? But I did, and it's dope. I fuck with it. I appreciate like the people that come shop and the people that support it. Like I'm here for it all. I ain't even gonna lie. I got into drinks. I used to bartend at the Zebra Lounge, and
Overton Square.
Yes, bro, and they closed it down. They closed it down, and crazy thing, they closed it down like after I stopped working there. I actually stopped working there because I had got a promotion at Chick-fil-A, so I had to work more hours there.
Yeah.
So I ended up leaving, and then I had some friends from out of town. They like, we want to go to a spot. I'm like, okay, we pull up at the Zebra Lounge. They cool. We get there, that shit closed, and I hadn't been in Midtown in a while, so I'm thinking like, damn, like when did they close this hole? Like I used to work here. Like it was crazy.
Did y'all go to Art Bar, or where was y'all's like second option?
I think we ended up going to Canvas. I think that's what we did. Yeah, I like Canvas. They do a little Sunday karaoke, and it has become a thing now. We go to Lamplighter, and then we go to Canvas on Sunday, and then we go to Keeping It P on Monday.
Oh shit!
It's a thing now.
Have
a little stacker because my off days are Sunday and Monday, and like my three closest friends, we all work for this company, so we all got Sunday, Monday off. So we'd be like, we sliding to Keeping It P Monday, we going to Canvas Sunday. You know what's the move? And it has became a thing. It really has.
For sure. Nah, that's love, bro. Shit. Y'all next show, just DM me. I got y'all at the door. Yep. Man, just let me know y'all slide.
Yeah, when so what you got coming up next? I didn't even ask you that.
So boom, we gonna be taking us a little break for the holidays. So our last, I guess we're gonna call it our season finale, is gonna be the 27th, the last Monday of this month. We're gonna take a break for like November, December, just to push content, because we got a lot of clips from the shows that people want to see and the world need to see, and it's a bag in that too, like monetizing content.
Right.
So that's coming up. I'm finna come out the closet with my damn brand, Essence 98
type shit.
You know
okay.
Like, okay. You know, I'm finna start taking pre-orders for this motherfucker. This shit, I was working on this in high school, bro. Like literally.
And it's it's a fall color.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So that shit on the way. And me actually marketing my music to the world and the masses is becoming a thing now, because I've always just found enjoyment in performing and being a nerd about my delivery and all this shit, stage presence, enunciation. And so for the past 10 plus years, I've just always performed my poetry and my music and have gotten like great feedback. And
Mm.
I'll do a song and niggas will come up to me and be like, "Hey, is that on Apple Music?" I'm like, "Nah, it's just the beat."
It's just
And
me and the
yeah,
beat.
yeah, it's just me and the beat. And so like niggas like over the years, niggas have like increasingly gotten more and more on my ass. Like, bro, you need to put your shit out. Like it's different.
As I was
You know what I'm
telling Brand
saying?
as I was like, bro, like you got a Brand got a little thing going, and he just be doing shit.
Type shit. Type shit.
For me, like I got a couple of songs on Apple Music, and I really just did it. I just dropped some shit that me and my nigga Jacob used to be doing. Like it's that shit I dropped. It's really old as hell. Like I
Yeah.
recorded it probably like 4 or 5 years ago, but I just
Mm,
dropped it this year, and I was really doing it for like my peers around me that actually
yeah.
do music to kind of push them. Like if I can drop some shit, y'all can drop y'all shit. Like because y'all shit way better than mine. I just get in there playing around,
Yeah.
and maybe I like a beat,
But
and
them be the hits though. Them songs where you just bullshitting, like them would be the ones that catch steam and go viral for whatever
like
fucking
I got a
reason.
song called Runts. It's like a weed song. I
Yeah.
dropped it on 420, and a lot of people was like, and it was a song that I played like a snippet of. I did like a TikTok too, like maybe a year ago,
Yeah.
and people come back to me like, "Is this like Al? Like you want to drop it?" I'm like, I don't know. It'll come
Right.
out if it does. If it does, if it doesn't,
Right.
And I finally sat down with Jacob and we mixed and mastered it, and I was like, okay, let's drop
Type
it,
shit.
So,
Type shit.
but honestly, and we just dropped all those songs I did. I think I got like 3 songs I put out, but I don't know. With doing music myself, it's just like I don't be motivated enough to continue doing it. I like to work with other artists on their music. I find that
Mm-hmm.
more fascinating than doing my own music. Like,
That's real.
because I feel like I don't want to make it too much of a I don't want to lose my sense of creativity trying to perfect something that I'm not really into. Like this is what I'm into, the podcast thing,
Mm-hmm.
my pastries that I really got to get back to
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
people be
Yeah.
asking me about that, but it's just like I feel like how like you were saying like y'all got regulars that keeping the P now. Like I had regulars that was buying pastries, but I feel like I didn't have enough regulars to keep it going. Like
Yeah.
I'm always like with this is something I can do for free and I
Yeah.
can really
Yeah.
just do it, edit, post, and it's done.
Right.
Versus like with the Creations Beyond Day, I have to spend money into
Um.
time and
Energy.
because I make special treats and I make regular treats. So it's like so I
Mm.
have to that
Type
it
shit.
takes time. Now for an event, yeah, like I promote, I'll be like, yeah, we want to do event bartending, event pastries. Yeah, I got you, what you need, But like just selling, like, nah,
This
it's
shit
not
is
enough
work.
clientele for
This shit
it.
is work, bro.
And it's work. It like I'd spend 2-3 hours in the kitchen putting that shit together. And
Right.
that 2-3 hours I could have cleaned, edited. I could have did so much more
Yeah.
shit. And then like with pastries, like for I really like value my quality. So like
You
if
gonna
people
take
don't
your
buy that shit
time.
in 3 days,
Yeah,
like
shelf life
it's
over with.
it's gone. So it's like that's why I really just kind of do it now. If like somebody's like looking for like more so on a catering type shit, I'm not really
Hmm.
just selling on the street like I was at first.
Hey, that's good to know because you asked me what's coming up. I got a show December 4th at the living room.
Oh yeah, the living
Yeah,
room. I
yeah,
know
yeah,
that
yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Chris
yeah.
Craig got a concert series called Real and Raw concert series, and essentially he's let me take over his spot and do whatever the fuck I want to. And
Type shit.
so this past summer, before I moved out my apartment, I was having a liquidation sale every Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and I sell clothes. I'm a stylist, and I was selling my shit for dumb cheap. Like I had the $7 holla. You get 5 pieces for $35 and get a six one for free. And I'm selling clothes. I had a bartender, Danny. She would pull up, have her tea, cocktails. Belisha was like my greeter. sales associate, and then a couple of my DJ homies just started like booking themselves. Like, hey, you mind if I pull up and spin? I'm like, shit, why not? And so now it's like you got fashion, drinks, and now like music and entertainment, and it's like this super.
It's a whole
It's a
whole
whole
thing
vibe. It's a
now.
whole lounge experience. Like, yeah, these clothes for sale, but I got these books you can read. I got these drinks you can buy. The wine and water. Like, I'm always, whenever I sell clothes, I always have complimentary water, wine, and tea. Like, you can always have some drink. You know what I'm saying? And so, I say all that to say, I'm basically gonna run back that same concept in his shit because I was like, hey, can I sell merch? He like, bruh, you can use my platform however you see fit. And so I'm gonna curate the space to be another pop-up shop. And it's gonna be like for an hour and a half, niggas lounging, chilling, and then we gonna transition into the entertainment. And so I'm always about like bridging the gap and like making things a win-win situation. Like I
Yeah.
love having more things in the space to because somebody might not be there for clothes, but they might got a suit suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so if you available December 4th, that's a Thursday, 7 p.m. until I can set up the space to where you can have like an area where you can like man get some shit off. But
Yeah.
shit, low key, I might have you connect with my bartender Danny, cause she a fucking herbalist. Like
Yeah.
she be on
She
that shit. And so if you already
lemon
got,
drops was lemon dropping.
you know what I'm saying? So if you already got like alcohol, man, she, you know, so um, but yeah, that's coming up December 4th, living room. I'm performing. I got a couple
Check it out for
poets.
sure.
And it's gonna be super cool because before I even start performing, I'm gonna have I've handpicked 3 poets from Monday night that I really enjoyed, and they gonna open the show. Like they gonna do poetry.
Mm-hmm.
Gonzo, he gonna play some little beats behind them, just so niggas can feel like okay, we chilling. Like it's
Right.
poetry. Then we gonna get into my shit. But hell yeah, if you free, I would love to add you to the deal because that's more promo. Now
Right.
it's more than just me. Now I'm promoting it, Danny promoting it, the poets that's opening they promoting it, the DJ promoting it. You on that hoe, you like come pull up. I got these
Yeah.
treats. You know what I'm saying? And you can
Yeah.
smoke in that hoe, so niggas don't have the munchies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
It's a whole little
Come
thing.
on
You know, you
now.
can't beat that.
Come on now.
I'm not. I'm here for it, bro. I'm definitely here. I just need. I need to put it on a schedule. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's
For sure.
all. And I'm there. I'm definitely there. Like
Yeah,
I'm lining shit up to finish out the year right now. Anyway,
for sure. That's
so
real. Yeah, Q4.
I'm
Q4 gonna be a
December 4th.
doozy.
That's somebody's birthday, but
Tell them pull up, come celebrate with it. No cap.
that's
Look,
somebody's
please
birthday.
pull up, cause we gonna be in that hoe. He said 7 p.m. until, and I've been in the living room at like 2, 3 a.m. before. So like,
Type shit.
shit, we gonna vibe. We gonna have the provisions. You know what I'm saying? And afterwards, if niggas just chilling and we just gonna go like that shit might be on some cool laid back shit. It might turn a little ratchet. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But what I do know is I'm gonna have my merch for sale. We're gonna have Danny and that whole bartender. But Alicia gonna be there again as like greeter, key ambassador.
Bro, I love just like finding people that look like they just got some fascinating shit going on. And I was like, yeah, I got to get that nigga. I'm going to get him on whenever. I was like, I'm going to make time to do it. Cause
Bro,
I'm
I
like,
appreciate you, bro.
I was
For
like, shit,
sure.
whenever we can do it, I'm going to do it. I was like, I didn't want it to be in this space, but I was like, shit, fuck it.
Niggas,
This is
man,
what I got to catch him when I
got
catch
to
him.
get it. Nah, that's real. That's real for sure. No, I appreciate the push. I appreciate the urgency because what we waiting for? You know what I'm
Type shit,
saying?
yeah, you know, and
Like
I'm you for coming
for
on for sure.
sure.
Like I didn't realize how many people we knew though.
Yeah,
That was
we really
wild.
cool as hell. Yeah, for sure.
You
Keeping it
know,
P, we
keeping it
keeping it
P.
P on IG. at
Literally.
Francis.tr.
Literally.
I'm getting better at like saying, cause I don't know. It's like I don't be promoting my shit because I'm just in real life. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
yeah, follow a nigga, man. KeepingItP.com.
Yes.
We_KeepingItP on TikTok because we got one of them now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely gotta have that hoe.
yeah,
Definitely
facts.
need it.
Shit, you can stream my shit on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, because that exists now. I'm finally dropping now, so tap in. Let me know what y'all think. Visuals on the way, because you can have the music out, but it ain't gonna really do nothing
if you ain't promoting,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we working on it, man. Music and merch is gonna be like my focus for all Q4. So we in
Yeah.
this hoe.
Bet.
Man, appreciate you. For sure.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
And we out, y'all.